you and welcome to our lunchtime news. I'm Sandru Ferdinando. Let's start off with a look at your headlines.
Report on the altercation in Parliament to be handed over to the Speaker. Search and rescue underway to locate the missing Thero following the landslide in the Niyandagala mountain. Former ASP of Amalipitia further remanded. Ted Cruz drops out of the Republican presidential race.
Starting off with local news, the report over the altercations that took place within the parliamentary chambers will be presented to the Speaker this afternoon. Now, speaking to reporters yesterday, Deputy Speaker Tilanga Sumutipala said that the report will be compiled after taking into account the media reports filed on the incident as well as photographs and footage of the incident. In more local news, H.M. Fauzi, the State Minister of National Integration and Reconciliation, speaking to reporters, commented on the incident that transpired in Parliament yesterday. Whenever we speak in Parliament, we remind the members to behave well and set an example to the school children who attend parliamentary sittings. With regard to the yesterday's incident, there is a leader of the party the respective members who made that blow represent. That leader must take disciplinary action. The President will have to look into this. Strict action will have to be taken against them. A search and rescue is underway to locate a missing Thera at the Niyandagala Aranya Senasane following a landslide in the Niyandagala mountain in Samnala Veva. The landslide was reported last evening and the Niyandagala Aranya Senasane, which was located on the mountain, was destroyed by the falling mud and rocks. Our correspondent said that the Sri Lankan police and Sri Lanka Army have launched an operation to locate the missing Thera. The National Building Research Organisation says it will commence an investigation into the landslide. Director of the Landslide Research and Risk Management Division of the National Building Research Organisation, RMS Bandara, says that people residing on the foot of the mountain have been instructed to evacuate. Our correspondent reports that search and rescue teams were able to unearth the section of the walls of the Aranya Senasane where the Thera is believed to have been residing at the time of the landslide. A Newsfirst team reached the location of the landslide this morning. We're now joined by Azra Hassan for more details.
We are currently in the Niyandagala area where the landslide occurred last evening. The Newsfirst team faced a lot of difficulties to get to the affected area, which is around 2 kilometers away from the main route. It is reported that a Thero had gone missing and the search operations are currently underway in search of the Thero. The officials of the Sri Lanka Army, police and other area residents here in the location to help in the search operation. Stay tuned with Newsfirst as we bring you the latest updates on this landslide that occurred in the Niyandagala area last evening. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Azra Hassan.
Former ASP of Amalipitia DWC Dharmaratna was further remanded until the 18th of this month. He was further remanded when the case was over the death of a youth following an altercation with the police during a house party in Amalipitia was taken up before Additional Magistrate of Amalipitia today. The Additional Magistrate stated that he received the second post-mortem report conducted on the deceased individual. The Defence Counsel speaking in court requested for the difference between the first and second post-mortem reports to be announced. The Criminal Investigation Department informed court that it would obtain the advice of the Attorney General's Department on the future course of action. The case will be taken up again on the 18th of May. The National Research and Development Proposal was presented to President Maithripala Sirisena last evening. The proposal aims to provide guidance to the Sri Lankan scientists and experts who would undertake research and development tasks in line with the National Development Plan of the country. The National Research and Development Proposal was formulated by the National Science and Technology Commission together with Sri Lanka scientists, technical experts, social experts and intellectuals. The proposals were presented to the President by the former Chief of the National Science and Technology Commission, Professor Dhammika Tanthirigoda. Susil Premajayantha, the Minister of Technology, Technical Education and Employment, Lakshman Seneviratne, the State Minister of Science, Technology and Research, were present for the occasion. A fishing cat died after it was run over by a bus near the Kudavila junction on the Tangol-Mathura road at around 6:30 this morning. Locals say that the fishing cat may have surfaced from the jungle near the Kuduvela lagoon. The carcass was moved to the Tangol Veterinary Office. The Railway Department has taken measures to commence a railway bus service between Peradeniya and Kandy. Sri Lanka Railways Operations Superintendent Vijay Samarsinghe said that the service would commence from the 8th of this month.
The Railway Department is commencing this service with the aim of reducing the traffic congestion that exists between Peradeniya and Kandy. In phase 1 of the project, we planned on launching 2 rail buses. These rail buses will operate from Peradeniya to Kandy and vice versa, at times when normal train services do not operate. Phase 2 will include expanding the service up to Kadugannawa. The Sri Lankan cricket team, which will play an away series against England, will leave the island today. The team is captained by Angelo Matthews. Sri Lanka's tour to England will comprise of 3 test matches, 5 one-day internationals and 1 T20 match. The Lankan team left for England following religious observances at Sri Lanka cricket. Following the series against England, Sri Lanka will also play 2 one-day internationals against Ireland. Sri Lanka will play a 2-day practice match against Essex on the 8th of May, while the Test series opener will commence on the 19th at Leeds. And with that, we wrap up Lunchtime News. Do join us again next hour for more news.